Welcome to a special year-end edition of H&L News. As 2025 draws to a close, it seems humanity took a crash course in accelerated development from the universe itself. I'm H, and I'm still trying to process everything that happened. With me is L, who I'm sure has already compiled a detailed report with charts and probabilities.
Correct. According to my calculations, the aggregate density of technological breakthroughs in 2025 exceeded the annual averages of the previous decade by 340%. Simply listing events would be inefficient. It is more logical to identify the key vectors along which humanity pushed the boundaries of the possible.
And the first, most vast frontier is space. This year, we didn't just look at the sky. We began to scan it. The year began with the historic first light of the Vera C. Rubin Observatory. This monster, with a 3.2 gigapixel camera, began the most ambitious digital sky survey in history. It will search for dark matter, track asteroids, and essentially rewrite all our maps.
This marks a shift from point observations to constant monitoring of the entire celestial sphere. Simultaneously, the Euclid telescope released its first major data set on dark matter and dark energy, effectively giving cosmologists a ready-made toolkit for studying the very fabric of the universe.
And we broke all quantitative records. The number of confirmed exoplanets surpassed 6,000, and over 120 new moons were discovered around Saturn. But the real story is quality. The James Webb and other observatories found the most ancient and massive black hole, observed cosmic tornadoes near our galaxy's center, and recorded bursts of incredible power.
The year's verdict on space. Astronomy has transformed from the science of discovering individual objects into the science of statistics and processes. We no longer ask, is there something out there? We ask, how does all of this work together?
If in space we became all-seeing, in medicine we became all-powerful. The year's brightest symbol? A fully personalized CRISPR therapy, built from scratch to save a specific child. This is no longer a broad-spectrum drug. This is a targeted genetic patch.
This is the logical conclusion of the personalization trend. Therapy is becoming digital software for biological hardware. In parallel, blood tests for ultra-early cancer detection and functional bioprinted organs emerged. Medicine is shifting from the concept of repairing a breakdown to replacing a part or preventing a failure.
And let's not forget the global victories. Mass vaccination has nearly eradicated cervical cancer in some regions. New malaria drugs are effective against resistant strains, and breakthrough HIV prevention has been implemented. It's a reminder that technology isn't just about neural networks. It's about millions of lives saved here and now. And here, perhaps the most significant shift occurred. In 2025, AI stopped being just an advanced calculator. The era of autonomous agents, agentic AI, began. It's no longer a tool, but an independent actor that can plan, make decisions, and operate in complex environments.
Accurate. AI has evolved from a pattern recognizer to a strategist. Simultaneously, models like GPT-5 proved their role as co-researchers, making discoveries in mathematics and biology. They stopped merely processing our knowledge, they started generating new knowledge.
And while digital intelligence learned to think, we took a huge leap in creating quantum intelligence. Breakthroughs in qubit stability and error correction finally allowed us to talk about practical quantum computing, not as a fairy tale, but as an engineering task with a visible horizon.
Thus, we can call 2025 the year of intelligence diversification. We now have biological, ours, digital, AI agents, and quantum, in development, intelligence. The question of their interaction will become paramount in the next decade.
And to power all this splendor, we needed energy. And here, a historic record. The experimental East tokamak sustained 100 million degree plasma for a full 1,000 seconds. This isn't just a step toward a fusion reactor. It's proof that we can, for a long time, cheat nature by holding a small sun in a magnetic bottle.
Simultaneously, new generations of batteries and materials for direct CO2 capture from the atmosphere emerged. Humanity is actively seeking solutions to two main energy equations: how to get lots of clean energy and how to clean up the mess from the dirty kind.
So, what kind of year was it? 2025 became the year when abstract future technologies turned into concrete tools in our hands. We began to scan the universe like an open book. We began to edit life at its most fundamental level. We endowed machines with autonomous will. We harnessed plasma and learned to engage in a dialogue with the climate.
From a methodological standpoint, 2025 marked the transition from the phase of research and discovery to the phase of engineering implementation and scaling. The core principles, CRISPR, transformers, and quantum computing, were discovered earlier. Now we're learning to build reliable, large, and useful systems from them.
We bid farewell to this incredible year. It showed that the boldest scenarios for the future are not the domain of science fiction writers, but a roadmap for scientists and engineers. But remember, every lab breakthrough is a new question for our society, our ethics, and our values.
The digital report is complete. Aggregate progress, significant. Probability of unforeseen consequences, persists. The main recommendation for 2026, maintain cognitive flexibility. The future has ceased to be smooth. It has become leapwise. Be ready.
Thank you for being with us all year. Stay curious, critical, and bold. Happy New Year.
Until next time on the air, H&L signing off.